You're welcome to this channel. This is grade 8 tutor. You're welcome to this our live section. We are going to solve questions on sociology to help us ace in our exams world and also grant us the understanding in so many aspects of some of the topics that we are treating. Hope you are good. Great. So starting with question 1. Question 1 says that the issue of dash is critical in the study of what? Social behavior and human societies as indicated by the sociologist. So A is methodology, B science, C reasoning, D analysis. So here we strongly believe that the issue of reasoning rather. So here the answer becomes what? C. Are we good? Great. So we are going to shade C as it is stated what? There. Question 2. The questioning of common sense issues at the initial stages is regarded during the intellectual phases as dash by assessment. So A is proto-sociology, B is scientific sociology, C is systematic sociology, and D is common sense sociology. So you all know that in the slides you're having to do what? Proto-sociology. So number 2 becomes what? A. Are we good? Great. So we move on to question 3. Analyzing the incidence of kidnapping. Peter made reference to variables in the family accounting for this phenomenon. Peter analysis may be regarded as dash A. Psychological, B. Variable, C. Familiar, D. Sociological. So here the answer becomes what? D. Are we good? Great, because he is actually referring to what? The family. Hope I get it, because if you want to think sociologically, it means that you view your own thing as what? Something, or there's the link between the private experience and then the outside world. You have to link them. Hope you're getting the point. So you blame your private experience towards the outside world. Are we good? So here it becomes what? The sociological what? Imagination. So C4. So 4 rather. According to C. Wright Mills, a vivid awareness of the relationship between private experience and the wider society is termed sociological dash. A. Outlook, B. Output, C. Imagination, D. Relationships. So here the answer becomes what? C, which is what? Imaginations. Are we good? Great. So 5. The fundamental argument of sociological studies is that human behavior is largely shaped by what? A. Individual and social group, B. Individual's innate talents, C. Individual self-education, B. Groups to which individuals belong. So here we are who we are, we behave the way we behave because of the particular family and community or the group we find ourselves into. So our human behavior is largely shaped by the groups to which individual belong. So here becomes what? D. Are we good? Great. So we move on to question 6. Question 6. So with question 6, factors that accounted for the development of sociology and sociological theory includes all these except A. Rise of capitalism, C. Humanitarianism, D. Political revolution. So here 6, the answer becomes what? B, because it wasn't part of the factors. If I get to the point, so here it becomes what? B. You get the point. Great. So here, move on to the next question, which is question 7. Question 7. The following are some importance of gaining sociological knowledge, except A. Cultural awareness of cultural differences, B. Cultural self-enlightenment, C. Helping in designing and implementing policies, D. Interpretations of the social world. So here the answer becomes what? Countering enlightenment, because all the options here helps is part of the importance of what? gaining sociological what? Knowledge. So here the answer becomes what? B. It becomes what? B. Are we good? Great. So we move on to question 8. Question 8 is a key element in sociological imagination is the ability to view one's own society as dash. A concerned citizen. B, a stranger. C, a unique than others. D, inferior to what? Society. So here it becomes what? B, as a stranger. So you have to view one own society as what? A stranger. So here it becomes what? B. Hope you are good. Great. So we move on to the next one. We won't say, oh yeah. So with time, so question 9. With time, refinement in proto-sociology, sociological thinking, results in dash according to Asimov's. So A is neutral sociology, B is common sense, D is scientific sociology, D is sociological imagination. So here, question 9, the answer is what? C, where the scientific what? Sociology. Hope you are getting the point. Great. So here becomes what? C. Thank you very much. So here we move on to question 10. Question 10 is private ownership of the means of production of profit maximization is termed dash capitalism, B industrialism, yes, C socialism, and D communism. So here is socialism because, sorry, question 10 is capitalism because the private ownership as the means of production for profit maximization belongs mostly to individuals. And who are the individuals? The individuals are those that are calling the capitalism. Hope you are getting the point. So here it becomes what? A. Are we good? Great. So question 11. Emphasis on sovereignty in the hands of the people as opposed to monarchy was the basis for dash, which accounted for the development of what? Sociology. So here it was at the basis of political revolution. Number 11 is C because the rise of capitalism didn't break that. Humanitarianism didn't break that. Political revolution didn't break that, and also reformation. So here it becomes what? Political revolution. Because according to political revolution, it made emphasis on that the power wants to belong to some people. Hope you are getting the point. Great. So here the question 11 becomes what? C. Are we good? Great. So move on to question 12. Question 12. So with question 12, which of the following scholars began the advocacy for the use of positivism in sociological studies? Please hope we had the question well. So question 12, the answer, which of the following scholars began the advocacy for the use of positivism in sociological studies? So here, was it Emile Durkheim, Auguste Comte, Karl Marx, or Herbert Spencer? So here, the answer is C. It was Karl Marx who brought about the advocacy for the use of positivism in sociological studies. So here, the answer becomes what? C. Are you good? Great. A period that people, question 13, a period that people sought to explain social occurrences and the behavioral patterns of people on the basis of pragmatic reasons rather than religion was dash A. Industrial Revolution, B. Reformation, C. The Enlightenment, D. Religious change. So here we are going to get the figure. We are going to get the answer to the Enlightenment because if people explain their social occurrences and behavioral patterns of people on the basis of pragmatic reasons rather than religion was the Enlightenment era. Hope you are getting the point here. So here the answer becomes what? C. That's question what? 13. Are we good? Great. So question 14. Human behavior as indicated by the sociologists to a very large extent is affected by dash forces. A. Social forces, B. Biological forces, C. Religious, and D. Family. So here the answer becomes what? A, which is what? Social forces. Are we good? Great. So here, question 14, you are getting the answer to be what? A. So question 15, we are what we are. We behave the way we do because we happen to live in a particular society at a particular what? Time. That has been his everyday code that he always tells us. So a particular society at a particular what? Time. So here the answer is what? A. Are you good? So 15 is what? A. 15 is A. So 16. In sociological analysis, the forces is on dash. A. Groups. B. Individuals. C. Parents. D. Leaders. So here the answer becomes what? C, because in sociological analysis we are focusing on what? The groups. Hope you are getting the point. Great. So here the answer becomes what? A. Are you good? Great. So question 17. To understand the actions of people and our own experiences, we have to understand dash. A. Ourselves. B. The economy. C. Political system. And D. The social context. If you want to understand the actions of people and our own experience, you have to understand it in their own social context. So here, 17 becomes what? D. The social concept. Sorry. Are you good? Great. So, question 18. Which theoretical perspective views society as a set of interrelated parts that work together independently to produce a stable society? Is it a conflict perspective? Is it a macro perspective? Is it the interracial perspective? Is it the functionalist perspective? So here, what is the actual answer? 18 is D, the functionalist what? Perspective. Because functionalist perspective believe that society is a set of interrelated parts that work together independently to produce what? A stable society. So here, 18, we are having what? D. Hope you are good. Great. So we continue with question 19. Question 19. So question 19. The hierarchical organization operating on the basis of rules, impersonality of relations, meritocracy of, as well as the separation of private affairs from official duties is called. So I'm reading the question again. The hierarchical organization operating on the basis of rules, impersonality of relation, meritocracy, as well as the separation of private affairs from official duties is called A. Power, B. Legitimacy, C. Bureaucracy, D. Ethics. So here the answer is what? C. 19 is C. Bureaucracy. So here you have to say C and then you go your way. Hope you are good. Which of the following is or are not part of the three stages by Comte? I is observation stage, metaphysical stage, theoretical stage, positivist stage. So which of the following is not part? So A, I only. B, I and I. I and I. C, I only. D, I and I. So what is the answer for number 20? What is the answer for number 20? It's I and I. Hope you are good. Great. So here the answer is what? B. That is I and I. So take note of that. It is theological, not theoretical. So here, theoretical is not part. Observation stage is not part. It's metaphysical stage, positivist, and also theological, not theoretical. If you are getting that, so these are the major things that can actually confuse you. So here, 20 is what? B. Are we good? Great. So, question 21. Economic determinism, according to Karl Marx, or according to Marx, dash, is A. The economic system is a determinant of the structure and the development of society. B. Determining the economic's capacity. C. The economic system is the superstructure of society. D. Determining what constitutes the economic structure. Are we good? So here, when I talk of economic determinism by Karl Marx, is the economic system is the determinant of the structure and the development of what? Society. Are you getting the point? Okay, so here the answer is what? A. So here 21 becomes what? A. So question 22. An analytical construct that serves the investigator as a measuring rod is A. Westhuizen, D. Ideal type, C. Social type, D. Social fact. So here you have to know that it's the ideal type because you use the ideal type, that is the perfect state that you ever get to measure whatever that you are going through now. So here the answer becomes what? B. So 22 is what? B. That is the ideal what? Type. Are we good? Great. So take note of it and then we are good to go. So question 23. According to Durkheim, suicide rate varied inversely to the degree of A. Egoistic suicide, B. Social integration and social regulation, C. Anomic suicide, D. Social statics and social facts. So here meaning that the suicide rate vary or it changes over time inversely to the degree of social integration and social regulations. Hope you are getting the point. So here question 23 is B. That is social integration and social what? Regulation. Are we good? Great. So here the questions become what? Or the answer become what? B. Thank you very much. So question 24. An illusion which eases the pain produced by the exploitation and oppression according to Karl Marx is A. Alienation, B. Exploitation, C. Religion, and then D. Consciousness. So here the answer is going to be what? C. Religion. That is an illusion which eases the pain produced by the exploitation and oppression according to Karl Marx. Hope you are getting the point. So here sometimes you go to something like God knows what he is doing, something that eases the pain. So here question 24 is what? C. Hope you are getting the point. Great. Question 25. Comte divided sociology as a discipline into two subdivisions, namely A. Social statics and social diagnostics, B. Social statics and social dynamics, C. Social statics and social dimensions, D. Social studies and social dynamics. So what's the answer for 25? The answer is what? B. Social statics and social dynamics. That's what Comte divided sociology into. So as I said, if you really want to pass sociology, make sure you take key notes of everything that you are reading in the slides. With the help of what? Listen to the videos on YouTube. That's grade 8 tutor. You get to know what actually will guide you to understand what? The concept of sociology. So here question 25, the answer is what? B. Are we good? Great. Question 26. A type of solidarity rooted in the dissimilarity of members in a society is called A. Differentiation solidarity, B. Organ solidarity, C. Mechanical solidarity, and then D. Organic solidarity. So here question 26 is what? D, because the types of solidarity rooted in the dissimilarity of members in society is 26 is what? D. Organic what? Solidarity. So here the answer is what? D. If there's any suggestion that you want to suggest, you can send it to me at the comment section and then we see what we can do about it. Or if there any question, contribution is warmly what? Welcome. According to Herbert Spencer, that's question 27, a change from a state of relatively indefinite, incoherent homogeneity to a state of relatively definite, coherent, and heterogeneity is dash A. Social growth, B. Evolution, C. Classes of societies, D. Societal growth. So what becomes the answer? The answer for question 27. Question 27 is D. Is evolution. As you evolve, things start to change from that indefinite aspect to the definite what aspect. So here, question 27 is what? B. Everything that we are doing here is found in your what? Slides. So that's why you have to take note about everything that you are also what? Learning. So the driving force of social change according to Karl Marx is dash. That's question 28. A. Fair wages. B. Class struggle. C. The subject class. And then C. Sorry, this is supposed to be D. D. The ruling class. So here, question 28. The answer is what? B. The class of struggle. That is what Karl Marx brought about what? The social change or the driving force of social change. So here, the answer is what? B. 28 is what? B. Are you good? Great. We move on to question 29. So question 29. According to Comte, the final stage of the three stages of the law of the three stages is A. Historical stage, B. Experimentation stage, C. Positivist stage, and then D. Metaphysical stage. So here you all know that it's theological, metaphysical, and then positivist. So here the positivist stage is what? The last or the final what? Stage. Are you getting the point? Great. So here becomes what? C. Great. Sorry. Let me clean it. So here becomes C. I hope you're enjoying the live section. Great. So question 30. Things that are external to but cohesive of the individual, according to Durkheim, is called A. Social physics, B. Social statics, C. Social facts, and then D. Social life. So here it is social fact. 30 is C. These social facts are the external things. So everything that you are seeing here, they are coming from the slides exactly. So you have to pay attention to the slides, and then you are good to go. Are we good? So here the answer becomes what? C. 30 is C. That is social fact. 31. Dash refers to the element or process of society that may erupt a social system or lead to a decrease in stability. So here, A. Instability, B. Function, C. Conflict, and D. Dysfunctions. So question 31 is D. Is dysfunction, because dysfunction is an element of what? Or process of society that may erupt or that may disrupt a social system or lead to a decrease in stability. That's what dysfunction. So 31 is what? D. Are we good? Great. So 31 is D. 32. Perspective. Dash perspective see the social world in continual struggle. A. Conflict. B. Macro. C. Interracialist. D. Functionalist. So here is what? A. The conflict perspective see the social world in continual what? Struggle. So here question 32 is going to be what? A. Are we good? Great. So 32 is A. Move on to the next question. A condition in which men are dominated by forces of their own creation affecting their personality and relationship with others is called dash. A. False class consciousness, B. Alienation, C. Class struggle, D. Exploitation. So here we all know that it is alienation, because alienation is when men are dominated by their own what? Forces. Are we good? Great. So here the answer becomes what? B. Hope you are good. Great. So question 34. Dash is a type of suicide which results from over regulations. Question 34. From over regulations. What is it? What is it about? So A, anomic suicide, B, egoistic suicide, C, fatalistic suicide, D, altruistic suicide. So what is the answer for question 34? The answer is what? C, fatalistic what? Suicide. It results from over what? Regulation. Make sure you learn these types of suicide very, very well, because at times what he does is he might be bringing the same question, but he might be twisting it. Hope you are getting the point, so that it will just confuse you and you get everything wrong. Are we good? Great. So question 34 is what? Fatalistic. Sorry. It's fatalistic suicide. Are we good? Great. So question 34 is C. That's good. Question 35. Who emphasizes social action as the subject matter of what? Sociology. Who? Is it A, Max Weber? B, is it Emil Durkheim? C, is it Auguste Comte? Or D, is it Karl Marx? Who is that? So question 35 is what? A, is Max Weber, who emphasizes that social action is the subject matter of what? Sociology. Are we good? So here the answer becomes what? A, Max Weber. So question 36. To Weber, dash is the ability to control the behavior of others even in the absence of their consent. Hope you are getting the point. Great. So A, is it power? B, is it legitimacy? C, is it bureaucracy? D, is it ethics? Which is which? Question 36. What is the answer? The answer is going to be what? A, power. So according to Weber, he said power is the ability to control behavior of others even in the absence of their consent. Are we good? Great. So question 36 is what? A. Question 36 is A. Thank you very much. Because my marker is well structured. Let's take it like that. So 36 is A. Question 37. Authority that rests on devotion to specific and exceptional qualities, as well as heroism, yes, of an individual is termed dash. A, traditional authority. B, rational legal authority. C, charismatic authority. And then D, supernatural retribution. So what is the answer for 37? 37 is C, because it rests on devotion to specific and exceptional qualities, as well as the heroism of an individual is termed as the charismatic authority. This one is found in your slides. You can get to your slides, get to know it, and then you are good to go. So question 37, the answer is what? C. Great. So the positivist, that's question 38. The positivist approach to sociology could be attained through the following, except A, observations, B, experimentation, C, compressions, D, comparison. What is the answer for 38? The answer is automatically C, because positivism is about observation, experimentation, and comparison. So here the answer becomes what? C. That's what? Compressions. Are we good? Great. So question 39. Humans are social animals. Which of the options below provides a best explanation of the statement? A, humans live in an animal farm. B, humans cannot survive without society. C, society is the only difference between humans and animals. D, none of the above. Here, the answer is what? B. Because when you say humans are social animals, we can't survive without what? Society. Hope you are getting the point. Great. So here, the answer becomes what? B. Are we good? Great. So, question 40. All the following denotes key attributes of society except A. Common territory, B. Same political authority, C. Autonomy, and then D. Common culture. What is the answer for 40? All the following denote the attributes of society except C. Autonomy. So there are some questions that you can see the answers there in it straight. Are you getting the point? Great. So here, question 40 is what? C. So 41. Being the first kind of society to start from human existence, the hunting and gathering society is known for the following attributes except A. Domestication of wild animals for food, B. Existence of simple social structure, C. Little premium on possessions, D. Complex stratification. So what is the answer for 41? The answer for 41 is A. The assertion of this attribute is the domestication of wild animals for what? For food. Are we getting the point? Yes. So here is what? A. So question 41 is what? A. Take note of that. So question 42. Question 42. Religion gains and sustains a place of importance as society progresses from one stage to the other. However, the importance begins to escalate as society gets to the dash A. Agricultural stage, B. Industrial stage, C. Post-industrial stage, D. Hunting and gathering was stage. So 42, what is the answer? The answer is C, is the post-industrial stage. That is when religion gains and sustains a place of importance. Society progresses from one stage to the other. However, the importance begins to de-escalate as society gets to the what? Post-industrial what? Stage. Are we good? Great. So here, 42, the answer is what? C. Are we enjoying the live session? Great. So 43. Elaborate division of labor is characteristic of which type of society? Elaborate division of labor is characteristic of which type of society? A. Hunting and gathering societies, B. Pastoral societies, C. Horticultural societies, D. Industrial societies. So 43, we are having it to what? D. 43 is what? D. Because it is industrial society that is having the characteristics of what? The division of what? Labor. Are we good? Great. So here, 43 is what? D. Thank you very much. 43 is D. So 44. Unlike other types of societies, such societies are known predominantly for the production of services and information. What society is that? Is it A. Post-industrial society, or B. Horticultural societies, or C. Agricultural societies, or D. Industrial societies? So question 44, what is the answer? The answer is what? Post-industrial societies. Are we good? These are all found in what? Your slides, so you can get to which aspect and then you get a better understanding of what? Of it. Thank you very much. So question 45. As sociologists, culture is a very important concept which must be studied because A. Culture helps in sociological analysis, B. Culture is dynamic, C. Culture is very important to people, D. Culture is progressive. So here you have to understand the question is as sociologists. So here is meaning in the context of what? Sociological what? Analysis. So here the answer is what? A. Culture helps in sociological what? Analysis. Although culture is dynamic, it's very important, it's progressive, but as sociologists, culture helps in what? Sociological what? Analysis. So here 45 is what? A. Are we good? Great. So question 46. All the following statements about culture are true, except A. Culture is dynamic. B. Culture is shared. It's true. C. Culture is transmitted genetically. No. D. Culture is integrative. Yes, so here you can automatically see the answer. That the answer is what? C. Because how can culture be transmitted genetically? That means through genes, through birth. No. Culture is passed through what? Socialization. C. Great. So here the answer becomes what? C. Are we good? Great. So question 47. If the culture of a group within the university is contrary to the culture of the university, the group may be regarded as having a dash A. Subculture, B. Counterculture, C. Material culture, D. Non-material culture. So what's the answer for 47? 47 is B. Counterculture, because if the culture of a group within the society is contrary to the university itself, we call that one what? Counter what? Culture. So here the answer becomes what? B. The answer becomes what? B. Are we good? Great. So question 48. 48. The aspect of culture which encompasses the technological aspects of our daily lives is known as dash A. Social culture, B. Primary culture, C. Secondary culture, and then D. Material culture. So what is the answer for 48? 48 is D. Material culture, because it encompasses the technological aspects of our daily what? Life. So 48 is what? D. So the answer becomes what? Material culture. Are we good? Great. 49. Established standards of behavior maintained by a society are referred to as dash A. Sanctions, B. Customs, C. Values, D. Norms. So that is the answer for 49. 49 is what? D. Because norms are standards of behavior maintained by what? Society. Are we getting the point? Great. So here 49 becomes what? D. Are we good? Great. So 50. The ordinary usages and conventions of everyday life, which are handed down from generations to generations, are known as 50. Sorry, that's question 50. A. Folkways, B. Mores, C. Norms, D. Taboos. So here the answer automatically is folkways, because folkways are ordinary usages. These are the exact same thing from what? The slide. So they are the ordinary usages and conventions of everyday what? Life. So here question 50 is what? A. Are you good? Great. So 51. Which of the following is not a social process that can lead to change in culture? We all know that change, yeah, what brings changes in culture at times is the social processes. So what is it? 51A. Sorry, question 51 rather. So A is diffusion, B is discovery, yes. C is osmosis, D is invention. So diffusion, discovery, and invention are the factors that can lead to the change in culture, with the exception of what? Osmosis. Hope you are getting the point. Great. So here the answer becomes what? C, because it is not part of the social what? Processes. So osmosis is not part. Sorry, the osmosis is not part. So our answer is what? C, osmosis. So question 52. The unearthing of new perceptions of an aspect of reality that already exists is known as A. Discovery, B. Inventions, C. Diffusion, D. Osmosis. What is the answer? Question 52. The answer is sorry, question 52, the answer is discovery. Because discovery is when there's a new perception of an aspect of reality that already was, as is you have discovered. Are we good? So here, question 52 is A, is what? A. That is discovery. Are we good? Great. So question 53. Culture of the ordinary people within a group is known as A. Counterculture, B. Subculture, C. High culture, D. Popular culture. Here the answer is D. Popular culture, because this popular culture is the culture that everyone, ordinary people can enjoy. Are we getting the point? Great. So here question 53 is what? D. That's great. D. So 54. The feeling of surprise, disorientation, and out of place that is experienced when someone visits K University campus for the first time is known as dash. A. Assimilation, B. Culture shock, C. Culture lag, D. Culture pause. What is the answer? Question 54 is B, is culture shock. So culture shock is when you come to, as the example give, you come to university, you see like our experiences are different from yours. So you're in a shock. Wow, is that how we do our things? Yes. So the answer here is what? Culture shock. Are you good? Great. So 55. The belief that one's culture is inferior to an alien culture is known as dash. A. Nepotism, D. Favoritism, C. Ethnocentrism, and then D. Ethnocentrism. So what is the answer? The answer is D. It's when you believe that your own culture is what? Inferior and others' own are superior. Are you getting the point? Great. So here 55 becomes what? D. Are you good? Great. So question 56. The tendency to view other culture as primitive or backward is an evidence of A. Ethnocentrism, B. Cultural relativism, C. Cultural integration, D. Ethnocentrism. So what is the 56? 56 is what? D. So the tendency to view other cultures as inferior, yours is what? The superior. Maybe I getting the point. So here 56 is what? D. That is ethnocentrism. Are you good? Great. So question 57. Socially shared ideas about what is good, right, and desirable are known as dash. A. Values, B. Norms, C. Sanctions, D. Cultural universals. So what is the answer for 57? 57 is what? A. So these were things that we have learned in sociology that is very easy for you to get the understanding of what? Of it. Very good. Great. So 58. Penalties and rewards for conduct concerning social norms are known as dash. A. Punishments, B. Sanctions, C. Morals, D. Most. So what is the answer? The answer is what? Sanctions, because sanctions is not something that when you do something bad, you have to punish you for it. But at times you can be rewarded, or you can be what? You can suffer a penalty of what? Of an action concerning the social what? No. So here 58 is what? B. Are you good? Great. So 59. Dash are the must and must not do rules of a society. Violations to these rules are, however, not taken as seriously as that of folk ways. So here, A. Sanctions, B. Folk ways, C. Mores, D. Norms. So the norms are the must and must not do rules of what? Society. So here 59 is what? D. Are we good? Great. So here 59 is D. Wonderful. So 60. If an association within a broader society has cultural practices that are consistent with the society ways of doing things, the association may be classified as having a subculture, B counterculture, C material culture, and then D non-material culture. So here the answer is what? A, where is what? Subculture. Hope you are getting the point. Great. So here you shade what? A, and then you are good to go. So this brings us to the end of our lesson, or our discussion for the trial questions that we have solved here. So I will encourage you all to visit your slides wall, because all that we did here was according to the slides. Are we good? Great. So this brings us to the end of our lesson for the trial questions for today, that is sociology. By the way, I am Ajimarin Derek, and I am your facilitator for today's question and answers. Thank you very much. Keep on revisiting the page. Don't forget to subscribe and share as well for your friends to get a better understanding of what sociology is. Thank you very much, and then I will say you do well in the exams. Good luck.